brief in terms of leaving a sporting legacy behind?
So I think pretty much everybody from the first session right up to the second, now the third one has touched upon this point tangentially. They've all said market your sport, market your sport. Okay, I think Nilima ma'am said it has to be a sustainable legacy that we have to work towards. And if you look at sport inherently, what does sport come off of? It comes off of sponsors, off of people actually putting money into it and supporting sportsmen and the cause that they stand for. In India, one of the things everyone's saying that we should learn something from cricket. Obviously, the important thing is how cricket has marketed itself really well and established itself in the minds of everybody in India. There's not a single person in India who doesn't know something about cricket, does not know that there's a test match going on right now. How does this filter down to sportsmen on a ground level? And it's easy to see the frustrations from pretty much any sportsman in India who's not in cricket. Even the young child out there who's just playing football, he said, how do I get more emphasis onto football? And the important thing is that we as sportsmen have to start being a little more open to taking up different roles. What I'm trying to come to here is that we need to market ourselves better. Okay, at the end of the day, everyone's frustrated. Star Sports is no longer taking my calls, something, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, everybody on the panel has spoken about how amazing the perseverance is. All of us have persevered, okay? But even a simple example, I am a nation medalist. I won 2 silver medals and 1 bronze for the country in 2012. Subsequently, I finished 5th in another Asian championship. But until I actually did something different that people had never heard about, people didn't know about kayaking. So in 2015, I set about to kayak from Bombay to Goa, a distance that no Indian has ever done before. And I kayaked 415 kilometers over 17 days. And that was the only way for people to appreciate kayaking. And now people are like, where do I go kayak? So if you have to do something in whichever sport it is, whether it's football, you're playing football in your gully, you're playing football at school, make sure that more people know about this. Okay, make sure that your friends know about this. Make sure your friends are joining you in that sport. Because it's a war. Okay, you're not fighting just cricket. You're fighting the audience that is torn apart between, ridiculous Twitter comments or, pastry people or even just colors, infinity or whatever. Sports in itself has to fight, and you are the sportsman for tomorrow. You have to make sure that you are marketing yourself. It doesn't have to be all out, all guns blazing. You don't need ESPN to come in and cover your school cricket. Okay, but you need to get the word out there that you are doing something, and it has to be different in whichever way it is. So I think that's what I would say. Get out there, do your sport, but make sure to leave a mark in your own right, whatever that is, whether it's social media, whether it's just WhatsApp, or you're just telling your friends or your parents are telling people that, okay, my son just went and ran from here to Gujarat or something. Just make sure that you leave your own personal mark.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. And I think even since we're talking about cricket versus other sports, those of whom who might have been keeping an eye on an apparent test match that's happening in another part of the world would have noticed that when the test match was on, there were exactly 8 people watching the match in the stadium. So even if with Virat Kohli batting out there and scoring